Kurt Burroughs, prior to Diddy getting locked up, this dude wouldn't even talk about Diddy in the capacity that he's talking about him now. Now he could have been scared, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure people would be like, he was scared, you know, Diddy's dangerous. I don't doubt that he probably was scared, right? But Kurt Burroughs, his goddaughter, I used to date her, right? Back in the day. She contacted me like, yo, Kurt want to talk to you, woo, 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 you know, and I guess he wanted to do an interview. So I talked to him. He gave me his whole rundown. We go supposed to do the interview. He go ghost, right? He get cold feet. He don't want to do it. Later on, he do an interview with Gene Squill, right? And then after Diddy gets locked up, now he's popping up in all these things, and you know he files a lawsuit, which he could have did. And what was it? Like 93, 94? That's how long ago it was when he lost his 25% allegedly, right? And another thing he didn't mention is he allegedly supposed to have went to jail for Diddy over some tax stuff. He did time. He didn't even talk about that, right? It was just all about this 25% stake that he lost. And then he allegedly got sexually assaulted. Now, don't think that I'm being insensitive where, you know, if he did get sexually assaulted, then, you know, I got sympathy for the nigga, right? But don't act like you and Diddy didn't have nothing more than a business relationship, allegedly, right? Because where would he sexually assault you at? How would he find an intimate moment to do that, right? Why would he go and allegedly sexually assault you if he has no inclination that you are intimate? Yo, man. See, and this is part of the problem in this industry, right? And I know everybody's not me, right? And you know, when it comes to dudes trying you and you shutting them down, a lot of these people will not shut niggas down because they want the fame. They want to be in the rooms with the Jays and the Beyoncés and all these people. You know what I'm saying? So they will overlook a nigga sliding them a plate of cocaine. They overlook a nigga trying to give them drugs. They will overlook indecent proposals. You know what I'm saying? They will overlook getting taken advantage of financially because they so caught up in the lifestyle of being in the lights, camera, actions. Everybody wants to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? It's very few of us out there that been in the entertainment industry that will be like, no, I don't get down like that. No, I'm not. I don't do drugs. Some niggas will try drugs just to be cool. You ever heard Charlamagne tell a story about how he been around niggas and they pass the coke around and he'll take the coke and put it on the table and act like he sniffed it and go and sweep it on the floor, act like he hit it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, please. Please. How many times can you fake and sniffing it and sweeping it on the floor before a nigga notice that their coke is on the floor? How many times you think they gonna pass it around and niggas ain't gonna really watch you to see you hit it? So you gonna fake it like you hitting it instead of just saying, no, I don't indulge. Which means eventually you're gonna try it because you're gonna get caught around the same people that you faking it with where you're not gonna be able to fake it. Niggas sitting here talking about he will fake, like if the coke is here on the table, he gonna go like this and sweep it on the floor. Okay, yeah, you got away with that one for the first round. What are you gonna do when they double back and they coming around with the second round, or at the next party, or at the party after that? You can't tell them you don't do coke because they seen you hit it, whether you faked it or not. Some of these dudes cannot just say no. Because they want to be cool. They want to be in the club. And if you want to believe that the Orlando story that Diddy put a hit out on them and that's what happened to Pac, this, that, and other. If you believe that, right, then why did Death Row never have retaliation on Keefe D in Orlando? Why? Why would Suge allegedly pay Orlando to come testify on his behalf in his parole hearing if they knew that they killed Tupac for Diddy and was trying to kill Suge, right? If you want to believe that narrative, right? That makes sense to you, right? That these niggas killed Tupac for Diddy and they cool with these niggas. Reggie sits down and have a meeting with Keefe D in Orlando. Get this nigga 60 bands to go testify for Suge. But they know that these niggas killed Tupac for Diddy, allegedly. Right? That makes sense to you? Why nothing ever happened to Orlando or Keefe D? Or T Brown or Drake? Like, you telling me these niggas was that bad that they killed Tupac for Diddy, but Suge and them and Reggie and them is still cool with these niggas, conversating with these niggas, having meeting with these niggas, letting these niggas testify on their behalf for Suge, right? But they killed Tupac and shot Suge for Diddy. Then Suge tell the story about how he see Keefe D at the Lakers game after he come home from jail from the violation, and they sitting there kicking it. This is the nigga that shot you in the head. And you sitting there talking to him? This is the nigga that killed Tupac is dead. And you sitting there talking to the nigga at the game? It ain't on site with this nigga? And y'all think that they did that for Diddy? And he see these niggas and they cool? And you believe that narrative? You believe that they killed Pac and shot Suge, and Reggie Wright Jr. sitting there getting Keefe D interviews with Vlad, Art of Dialogue, Cam Capone, helping them niggas get money, and he getting a cut of it, right? They over there getting money together 25 years later. He called you. We watching this nigga call KVD on YouTube on the phone, crank calling the nigga, and you telling me y'all believe that these are the guys that killed Tupac and shot Suge for Diddy, but they still friends with these niggas, and nothing happened to these niggas at all. Orlando didn't die on it because of Tupac. That was a whole different beef. KVD ain't never got a scratch, and he done ran into Suge several times since Suge been home. Reggie stayed in contact with this nigga since then. Reggie is in KVD's payout book. They allegedly was selling drugs together. KVD first statement in 99, was it 97, 99? Said that Reggie and them allegedly killed Tupac. Let's not be dumb here, man. You telling me Reggie is being KVD's publicist, getting this nigga interviews and shit, right? But he knows that this is the guy that killed Tupac and shot Suge. Who is that making sense to, y'all? Suge talking about free KVD. But this is the nigga that supposed to shot him in the head. And then y'all believe the fact that Suge talking about he got a bullet stuck in his head. Come on, man. Do you see a mark on his head? That nigga head is smooth as a baby's ass. This nigga Dame got hit in the head with a blackjack. You still see the scar on that nigga head to today. Let me show you. Watch this. You see that mark on Dame head? That happened in 2000, maybe 3, I think it was, when he got hit in the head with a blackjack. That shit won't go away. He still got that to today. Whenever you see him do an interview with anybody, look at his head. That thing been there ever since. You telling me Suge got a bullet still stuck in his head and he ain't got no mark? Look at his head. That's the side where he got hit where they say was a piece of glass, right? You telling me Dame got a mark for life from a blackjack. This nigga telling me about he got a 45 bullet etched in his skull. Oh, now it's a 40 though, right? with no mark. No mark. Not a scar, nothing. 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 And then he go from, yo, I got all these, for 30 years, he had a 45 etched in his skull. And then Reggie said, nah, nigga, you got a 40. And now he got a 40. Just another angle. It's nothing there, bro. Can you imagine a bullet lodged in your head and it's nothing there? Nothing. Not a scratch. Not a birthmark looking thing. I'm telling you, Dane got cracked in the head with a blackjack, and he still got the mark to this day. Now let me get back to this Diddy documentary, right?